Wednesday? What's happening Wednesday? Hey! Showcasing businesses, entrepreneurs, events in the community with MC, Dirty, and PB. The Bad Boy. We're live every Wednesday after 5.
Thank you so much for joining What's Happening Wednesday. It's your girl, MC Doree. And you know what else happens on Wednesday? Our midweek boost. Yes, the doors of the church are open. So come out to 4285 Cleveland Street in Gary, Indiana, and get an awesome boost in faith taught by Dr. Joyce Oliver. Like I said, the doors of the church are open. So come out this Sunday for service. Yes, service, 10:30 a.m., and you will get a life-changing word taught by Dr. Cedric Oliver. In need of faith, increase, healing, will come out every Tuesday at 10 a.m. for your faith and healing message. And we're live. Don't forget, you can watch us live streaming on Facebook and YouTube. What's Happening Wednesday? Appreciate our sponsors. We love you and thank you. Want to be a sponsor on What's Happening Wednesday? No problem. DM me on the What's Happening Wednesday page or email muaderie communitypromotion@gmail.com.
Little Lou's Beauty and Barber College, where we help you find your purpose and teach you practical techniques in a diverse hands-on environment, where we help perfect your skill in a trade that can lead you to financial independence. Call to enroll now, 219-884-9954, Little Lou's Beauty and Barber College.
For more information and to purchase product, please visit Instagram at Simply Healthy Ways. Looking for a photographer? Need help with videography? How about music? Need someone to do voiceovers? Well, Mixed Up Music Entertainment is for you. Give them a call, 219-525-1044, or email at mumentstudio@gmail.com. MUA offers beauty enhancements, personalized consultations, classes, makeovers, products, and more. And we're excited about our 3-piece Brown Me Baby kit, which is available on muaderie.com. But wait, there's more coming from the MUA's makeup line. We have kits specialized for the natural, diva, and glam beauty. It's a part of our Glam Me Baby line. Coming soon. What's Happening Wednesday would like to thank our sponsors. And if you would like to be a sponsor or on the show, DM me on What's Happening Wednesday Facebook page or email muaderie communitypromotion@gmail.com. So let's get ready for the show.
Hey guys, it's your girl, MC MUA3. What's up, what's up, what's up? It's Wednesday, and what's happening Wednesday is that you can be right here with me. Come on, go directly to this page, DM me, or book your slot so you can tell us what's happening in your community. Okay guys, I'm so excited about who I have on the show. I'm going to bring her right on. You know her, you love her. Maybe you don't, but you're going to know her today. I have the fabulous Esther Lewis today, and she's going to tell us all about what she's doing in her community. Hey guys, don't forget, it's midweek boost today, Wednesday. So come visit me, come see me, come worship with me, come get that word midweek boost of faith at 4285 Cleveland Street, Gary, Indiana. That's Embassies of Christ, hashtag EOC Church. But let me put my girl on before she fall off, okay? Let's see. Esther,
Hey, hey,
what's
hey!
up? What's up? What's up, girl?
The Lord on my way home. You said some people love me. Everybody loves me.
I
Everybody
said
loves me.
no, not love. I said know you.
Oh. I thought you said love.
Yes, yes, everybody loves you, Esther. Okay, I said some may not know you. Okay, so but that's okay
Oh,
because after this interview, everybody's gonna know who Esther Lewis is. Okay,
that's right. That's
say
right.
that's right. That's right. Okay, guys. So you know what to do. Type your cash app in the comments because what's happening Wednesday would love to be a blessing to you. And also share if you care. Go ahead and share this video to your friends, your family, all your social media. You don't know who may need this video, and I'm telling you, Esther got some information for you today. So Esther, for those who may not know you, who are you?
Hi, I'm Esther Lewis. Just kidding. So, I'm Esther Lewis. I'm CEO of Holistic Evolution Inc. We encourage the evolution of young men through male mentoring, health equity efforts, and other preventative programming. And I am happy to see you and be here with the What's Happening Wednesday crew.
Yes. Okay, so um that's your nonprofit organization.
That is my nonprofit organization. Last year, I kind of did a really big push and promotion because I did a fundraiser for my 40th birthday where I was raising money to support male mentoring efforts in Northwest Indiana. Following my birthday, I started the nonprofit, made it official, and here this year, I have, you know, put everything out where I'm forming my board. This coming up Saturday, December 5th from 9 to 10, I'm having a virtual meeting. It's going to be like an introduction meeting to the organization. So I had about 82 individuals that responded to support holistic evolution in one way or another, whether that's through sponsorship or they wanted to be a mentor, they wanted to volunteer to be a part of my board. I'm also working with Courtney Bird, who is a PhD candidate at Indiana University Bloomington. And so some people responded to participate in the research that she's doing. So we are going to talk and chat on Saturday, and everybody is going to learn what their responsibilities will be over the next year or so.
Okay, wow, Esther. Okay, so tell us, how do you just go about um creating or knowing that you want to be a part of a nonprofit organization? Give us, or you know what, for those who do not know what that is, could you explain what a nonprofit organization is?
Um, so it's just as a any other organization. It just has tax exempt status. So it's a charitable organization you can make donations to, and your donations are tax deductible. So it's usually formed around a cause. So of course, our cause is young men of color, um, and yeah, that's what a nonprofit is. That's what I do.
And tell us, so have you always known that you would do a nonprofit? in this arena, or has this something happened to where you was like, you know what, this is my calling, this is what I need to do for my community?
Yeah. So it's funny you say that. I started off in school like I always wanted to be a teacher. Like I always said that I wanted to be a teacher, and I started off in college in elementary education, but really got motivated by civic engagement. So I was helping with our current mayor in Gary. I actually helped with his very first election. My senior year in high school. So I got civically motivated and just get excited about government and the impact that the citizenry could have on government. So when I went to school, I studied public affairs. I have a bachelor's and a master's in public affairs, and then I worked for the state for several years. I worked for the Division of Mental Health and Addiction, and I administered a grant. And so it was kind of that experience that um, made me kind of, I don't want to say fall in love with programming, because I wouldn't say that I'm in love with it, but I think that I'm skilled in thinking strategically. And I don't think that everybody has that skill set. So it's really easy for me to put steps together to communicate with other people how a program should go, or just program development it comes easier to me than I think other people. So I started off, you know, doing that. But I always had a passion for young people. I have a 19-year-old son now, and just I've always been engaged in his life and engaged in things that affect him. And so just got passionate about what was going on with minority males, and just through my work history, just trying to figure out how to be most impactful. And this is what God gave me.
And this is awesome. This is awesome. Having a male mentor program, being a female. Tell us, how does that impact you or impact the community as well?
So, yeah, everybody always asks me that, like, are you mentoring young men? No, I'm not. So, Holistic Evolution is a membership organization. So, I partner with youth development organizations and basically provide supportive services to the organization. So, let's just say a school wanted to be a membership organization for Holistic Evolution. We got a West Side High School. They could pay the annual membership fee, and in return for their membership, they would get a certain amount of hours of project management services. So whether that's me writing a grant for them, organizing an event, putting together like a strategic plan for them, whatever those project management services would be. I'm a certified project manager. I'm also a certified life coach. And so, as a part of the membership, you would also get executive life coaching, or a certain amount of hours of executive life coaching. But the one thing that kind of makes this membership organization unique is that any male mentoring that would go on through Westside or whatever the membership organization is, that mentor would be able to request reimbursement for the money that they spend mentoring. So this is unique in that many grants that nonprofits apply for, they don't have programming expenses, or you can't pay for, like, a group of students to go to, I don't know, the moon and back.
Mm,
um So basically you have to be kind of strategic in how you raise money to support programming expenses. But being a membership organization with Holistic Evolution, they would have access to request reimbursement for funds that they spend mentoring. So that's a very high level overview of Holistic Evolution.
Okay, and then tell me this, Esther. Oh, real quick, then, just for anyone who is joining right now, real quick. Hey guys, you're here live on What's Happening Wednesday. This is your girl, MC Doree, and we have Esther Lewis on the line, and she's telling us all about her fabulous nonprofit, okay? Holistic Evolution Inc. So come on in, get some good information, okay? She's sharing some good information, and also share this video. Share. Okay, so um, dang, what was my question? Oh, so is there other nonprofits or organizations like yours in the area? Or are you truly unique?
So yeah, so I don't know that there are any nonprofits in the nation that is doing this. It
Mm,
was a gap that I saw in services. I've worked in youth development for about 15 years. There is this thing called the National Mentoring Conference where mentoring programs go to DC every January and they present different ideas around mentoring and things like that. So funding to support mentoring activities is something that is consistently a struggle for organizations in different areas, like mentoring organizations in different areas. They typically find sponsorship from businesses in the community and things like that that would pay for mentoring activities to happen. But being in Gary, and we love our city, those opportunities to identify businesses that would sponsor a mentoring program or sponsor, a particular mentoring match, they're few and far between. um,
mm.
and so basically my goal is just to go out, and it is a nonprofit, so I'll also be writing grants and things like that to just to find money to support male mentoring activities, but also looking for sponsorship, looking for companies in the community that want to support young men and their development.
And tell us if they do have any business inquiries, how do they contact you?
Um, Probably the best way is social media. The page is Holistic Evolution Inc. on Facebook and Instagram. You can also go to my website at estherjlewis.com. You can click on the project management link and request an appointment. Um, yeah, or you can give me a call. My phone number is on my website and also on the social media link.
Okay. So Esther, now how new is this organization again?
I started it October 2019.
2019. Okay. Oh, so you just celebrated your year.
Hmm.
So
Hmm.
tell me, with this now, prior to this organization, um, were you doing things leading up to basically setting this organization up? And if so, how did you see a difference in your community?
So I've worked in the community in Northwest Indiana for, well, just in the state of Indiana for years. One of the things that I organize every year for the past, I think, 6 years is the Indiana Black Barbershop Health Initiative. We get about 100 or so volunteers together during Minority Health Month. And we take them into the barbershop to do health screenings on men in the barbershop. Another thing that I do, I have a contract with Indiana University Bloomington to provide HIV prevention and substance abuse prevention coursework to young people between the ages of 18 and 24. So I've been doing that. And then I've always had like a full-time job. It just it's just been here recently that I was really scared for a while, just seeking that consistent income, even though I know that God gave me, this organization, He gave me this vision for what it will be. I have been for the past year just kind of running scared. And this past September, I just was like, okay, God, I hear you. You telling me I need to do this. So I resigned from my position as a teacher at a faith-based private school, and I had one check left, and I took that one check and um like paid for my tax exempt status, and just been going hard ever since. Like, I wrote like two grants, and like submitted like three letters of inquiry to find funding to support my organization. So um just kind of really jumping out there on faith, and you know God will
Now,
provide.
now you know, okay, I'm about to get lit now because you talking about faith.
Yeah.
You talking about going straight in, okay?
Yes.
Guys, you have to understand this. And what you're doing is awesome in the community for our young men and
Mhm.
just men in general, because if we're impacting young men, we're impacting our men in the community, because a lot of times when people see that we have someone that's jumping in, that's ready to say, hey, I want to help, how can we change this, and let's just not sit back and just watch, then you have people just pouring in a lot of times. So um you know this is awesome. And when you said, because you said you were in fear, you were in fear. So you and I go to a faith based church, okay?
Mhm.
And we're constantly being taught, have faith. Fear and faith cannot, live together. You're gonna either, one is gonna rule over the other. So tell us how you were able to just say, you know what, no more, I'm just gonna go ahead and do what God called me to do. And this is for anyone who is listening now, because the thing about it is, you were created with a purpose. So I know you probably think maybe not me. No, each and every one of us was created with a purpose. And so, with that, a lot of times we know with the gifts that we were given, what their purpose should be and the steps we should take. But sometimes we have our feet in cement. We don't make a move. And then, if we do make a move, we're scared every step of the way. So, you just shaking your head. So Esther, for anyone that is watching and listening and may they're like, "Oh my God, that is me right now." What advice can you give that individual?
So it's kind of funny. It's the advice I try to give to my son, which is, sometimes people older than you know more than you. Um, so last year, I kind of talked about this. I was diagnosed with breast cancer. That kind of shook me up a lot, as in, because I never really have been sick and different things like that. But during that time, I spent a lot of time, with God and in the Word. And I was just so thankful that, I did go to a faith ministry, and it wasn't like my life just fell apart because of, this diagnosis. Like, I still, was working, still, anyway. But during this time, God just was speaking to me, and He was just like letting me know, like, the most important thing is purpose. When you leave this earth, nothing matters except, did you do what I put you on the earth to do?
Mm,
So last year, like, I knew already that I had a heart for young men. I have a teenage son. I'm always very loving with him, his friends, and I've always known that I've had a heart for young men. I've worked in youth development and just have always connected, encouraged, and inspired young men. And so last year, when I put myself out there, I did the fundraiser. It was a lot of backlash. A lot of people talking about, like, why are you like doing this and you're a woman, blah, 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 blah. It was a lot that happened with the fundraiser. While we did raise close to over $9,000, um,
Mm.
it was a lot that went into that. And after the fundraiser, I took a step back. And that's where that fear and just even listening to other people and different things like that, that's where that came into place. um
Mhm.
it was probably this year, not probably this year, it was this year, that I was unhappy. I was just unhappy. And it was so many times that God would just say, or I would get a word, through somebody else or something like that, where it's just like when you keep trying to do the same thing over and over again, you try
Mm.
your plan instead of, following his plan for your life. And
Mhm.
girl, it was just like a switch went off, and I was just like, I gotta resign and I gotta do what God told me to do. Like, I know this is what God told me to do. Um and it's so funny. So Pastor Joy be like, this is like, I have faith, but like, it's always that
Mhm.
that but it's always that but. And she just like, then that means that you don't have faith for that. and i'm
Uh-huh.
and i'm just like, oh my goodness. So this whole year I just been faith but COVID, faith but you know and it's just like, no, like, I have to do this. I have to do this. Like, I just was so unhappy, and it was just like, this is not God's will for my life. This is not what he wants me to do. He wants me to
Mhm.
be happy with what I'm doing. I have so much passion and so much that I can give to young people, and like, I'm not doing it in this position. And
Mm.
I literally, didn't have any idea about what type of income was coming in and from where. And girl, I'm doing it. Thank you, Jesus.
Because yes, yes, because we kicked the butt in the butt, okay? Faith
That's
butt
right.
with the kick,
That's
okay? We don't got
right.
time for that. And I love that. And a lot of times, and if you just tuned in, you're with Esther Lewis, okay? And we're talking about so much. We're talking about the nonprofit organization. We're talking about how she was able to kick that doubt in the butt, okay? We're just talking about it all. And I hope you're enjoying this, and share if you care. How about you share if you don't care? Whatever. So look, girl.
Y'all care
Okay,
about
so
me. Share.
she said y'all best to care about her.
That's
Nobody
right.
got time for this. Care.
Care.
This is so awesome. And it's a lot of things that go on in our life to where, because we could be like super powerful on this side when it comes to faith, and then you got this over here, and it's like, and it's like, no, God is saying, trust me totally. Do not waver. Do not put one thing up and something else down. Like, I got you. Um, and I love that how you say, you know what? The most important thing you said is you spending time with him. And sometimes we're too busy for that. We got so much going on, but we still saying, thank you, Lord, praise you, Jesus, got you, God. We're saying that we believe in him. We what I'm saying, but we're so busy where we don't have that individual time. And so that time that you had, he was able to say, hey, what's up? What you gonna do? Like, what you gonna
Right.
do? Is you gonna
Right.
trust me and do this purpose thing, or you just gonna be out here? You just gonna be
Right.
out here. You're
Right.
going to be existing instead of living.
Yeah.
And that's what a lot of us are doing. And I don't want anybody to feel bad about it. It's just, some things happen in our life to where that's what it is. We're existing. We're trying to get to the next level. We're trying to keep our head up. We're holding on. We're doing all this. And God does not want us to do this. He wants us to live in purpose. So that is so awesome, Esther. So with all this going on, and I saw the video you had because you were not able to do the event that you've been doing. You said the event with the barbers and things of that nature. But what is next for you? What's next for you and your organization?
Awesome. So like I said earlier today, this coming Saturday, we are having a meeting. So anybody interested in attending that virtual meeting, just inbox me on Facebook at Holistic Evolution Inc, or on Instagram at Holistic Evolution Inc. I'll send you the link so you can hear all about the organization, so you can hear about what funding opportunities we have, all of our plans coming up for the next year. One specific workshop that we're going to be doing January 11th. Jordan Brady is a commercial director in LA. And he is going to jump on a Zoom for like some students to ask him questions about like behind the scenes stuff. And he even said that he was willing to set up like a tour of like a set in Chicago. So that's what's coming up in January. If anybody's interested in attending that virtual webinar, you can inbox me on social media as well.
Okay. So we can make sure it's clear. How do we get in contact with you, or if someone has business inquiries, how do they get in contact with you, and what is your website again?
Yes. So you can reach out to me on my website at www.esther, EstherJLewis.com. You can click on the project management link and request an appointment. My phone number is also listed on my website. Or you can reach me at Holistic Evolution Inc. on Facebook, Instagram.
Facebook and Instagram. All
Yep.
I'm going to ask you, Miss Esther, and I would just want to thank you for coming on today. This has been very, very interesting. And you said Saturday at what time are you having that Zoom meeting?
It's going to be from 9 a.m. to 10 a.m.
9 to 10.
Yeah,
Okay.
we're going to be doing raffles and giving away money too.
Okay. Raffles and giving away money. Y'all, y'all like that. Don't play no games. Okay. So yes, yes. So I like that. So, is there any last words, anything that you have not said, that you want to make sure you give to your listening audience before we end this video?
No, just please don't forget our minority young men, and please find a way to support them in Northwest Indiana. Even if you can only do a little bit, you can only mentor one young person one time. You can be a speech, give a speech to a group of young people, but just find a way to serve.
Find a way to serve. I like that. Find a way to serve. And okay, and I'm just going to ask this. So when it comes to the um young men being mentored, you have men mentoring the young men, correct?
That is correct.
Okay, okay. So we're calling out our men. I just wanted y'all to put that out there. We're calling out our men. We need men mentor. So contact her, text her, or DM her on her social media outlets. Okay, DM her, or you can go ahead and go to her website. Let her know that you want to help the community. You want to be a part. These young men are our future. Okay, so be a part of grooming our future. Okay, Esther. So, girl, this was cool. Okay. Let me, and you did. Esther, me and Esther, we got some inside jokes and all type of stuff going on through the whole thing. Through the whole thing. I love you, Esther. I
I love you
appreciate
more.
you. I appreciate you, and we will be seeing each other in like what, an hour or so. We'll be
In the
seeing each
hour.
other. And y'all meet us. Meet us at 4285 Cleveland Street, Gary, Indiana. Meet us at Embassies of Christ. Come on out for your midweek boost. Come on and talk to little Miss Esther in person, okay? Come out. Let her know. Let her know that you can help her out, okay? Let's do this. Okay, Esther, don't go nowhere. Don't go nowhere. Let me go ahead and close us out. Okay, guys, I thank you so much. I thank you so much for joining today. This has been totally awesome. Look, if you're interested in being on What's Happening Wednesday, it's so simple. It's so easy. Just go directly to the What's Happening Wednesday page. You can book your slot, okay? You don't even have to DM me directly, but if you do have questions, please DM me, contact me, um, and I will contact you back. Also, like I said, you can go straight to this page and book your slot. Okay, we will love to hear from you, love to hear what you're doing in the community, how you're impacting your community, what you got going on. Come on and tell us what's happening with you. Okay, guys, I'm going to bid you adieu, and I'm also going to say, go be a blessing.